Hi, and welcome back again to Spirituality with a Spin. I am Ryan Keys, your host, and I am going to continue in the vein of what I've been talking about over the past couple of weeks, stepping on toes and talking about taboo subjects, the things that nobody else is talking about in the Twin Flame Soulmate community, because the core of what we need to be concerned with starts right here in your heart. You see, because even if you find Mr. or Mrs. Right, if you're all wrong, it is not going to work out. Now, where do you start? You start in the heart. And what does the heart hear? What are you telling your heart? This soil of self. What kind of seeds are you planting below the surface? Today, we're going to talk about what you're talking about to yourself. And if you're ready for a ride, I'll see you inside. Hi, and like I was saying in the intro of this video, today we're going to talk about the very thing that you're talking about to yourself. Are you your worst enemy, or are you your best friend? At the end of the day, a best friend sits down and tells you the truth. Are you telling yourself the truth, or are you living a lie? Are you being authentic to yourself? Or are you being authentic to your past self? Are all of your allegiances stuck in the past? Are you being faithful to the person that failed? You see, there's a lot of things that we do in life. There's a lot of places that we go. There's a lot of perceptions that we have. So many times we fail ourselves and we become faithful to the idea of that failure. We don't let ourselves let that go because it traumatized us to such a degree. It scarred us. It's stuck inside of us. And it prevents you from seeing growth. It prevents you from going forward. It prevents you from loving yourself. And I got goosebumps. That's heavy. So today I do want to talk about a core piece of the puzzle in getting your divine partnership activated and finding your divine purpose. Self-talk is extremely important. What you say to yourself, when we're talking mantras and meditations and mindfulness, it sounds all pretty. It sounds fabulous. It sounds like, hey, you know, I can say I can, I am, I will. But do you mean it? Is it resonating on a deep level? When you sit in front of the mirror, those of you that have done mirror work, when I have you sit there the first day naked in front of the mirror and you look at yourself for 5 minutes, how does that feel? Because that is your reflection inspection. That is the moment that you see your truths. That is the moment that you know if you showed up for yourself. That's the moment when you understand, are you resonating in your weakness, or are you rejoicing in your strength? So as we're moving forward today in this video, we're going to discuss a little bit of self-talk and what that means and how you can start to see things from a different side. So think of your heart as soil and what you say as a seed. Now, if you're planting what you say in that soil of the heart, you know you have to care for it. You have to cultivate it. You have to water it. Otherwise, it won't prosper. It won't bloom. It won't harvest. And that's one of the key tenets of all of these philosophical faiths, is being able to see past the suffering, to be able to see past what it is that you failed at, to find your place here in the now. Eckhart Tolle talks about being in the now. What does that even mean? It means not repeating the past. It means not punishing yourself from the past. It means not trying to fixate on finding something in the past. Everything is right now. The only thing that you know isn't is the future. And the future is going to be based on what you build your foundation on today. You feel me? So, as you understand what you say to yourself and the power of what you say to yourself, you need to think about repetition. Repetition is about transition. What you repeat to yourself. Mantra. I am going there. I am successful. I am losing weight. I am powerful. I am in love. I am happy. I'm going to be a great dad. Those kinds of things. I am a great dad. Not dad yet, but if I was, I would be. I'd be a damn-tastic. That's my new word of the day, damn-tastic. Damn-tastic. I'd be a damn-tastic dad. You know why? Because I believe in finding the fun of today. I believe in building a foundation on the fun of becoming you right now. Not the you of yesterday or the you of tomorrow, where you build your house in right now. Now, when you're looking at where you're reflecting on the wheres and the whys, when you are understanding that it's not just about the mantra, it's not just about the manifestation of I can, I will, I am. If you are still meditating on I can't, if your inner dialogue is still focused on what you failed at, you can mantra a lot, but it's going to be difficult. So we have to begin to look, how do we become productive to the counterproductive ways of what we do daily? So one of the things is to change what you know. Change your know, N-O-W, to I know, K-N-O-W. Your no to a no, so you can get in the flow, right? I do rhyme a lot. It's like Dr. Seuss for soul. That's just my gig, man. That's just how I do. That's just how my mind works, because everything's stream of consciousness, and I just keep on flowing it, and I get in my rap. So take the word responsibility. Responsibility. This is about reprogramming, right? Responsibility. It's my responsibility if I choose to be with a twin flame or soulmate or divine partner, and there's a separation stage. My responsibilities are responsibility. What do I have the ability to respond on? And how do I respond? That is the only ability I have. I can't resonate in something that isn't me. So I have to claim responsibility for anything that happened or transpires, understand that, and move forward, and not build my foundation on a failure. You are not your failure. Ever heard the phrase, fake it till you make it? Well, that's step 3 in the decision to change, in the self-talk, practicum, right? So fake it till you make it actually works, because you begin to convince your mindset that you can make it happen. Now, don't go out and buy a Bentley, because you're faking it till you make it. But you can do whatever it is within reason. I don't want you to call me up and say, hey, my Amex is at $30,000. So I'm leaving that to you. So when you're looking at things that are counterproductive, one of the things is to cancel out the patterns using visualization. Now, visualization helps you to manifest new mantras. So see yourself. Like, let's say you want to be in a relationship. What can you do? Well, you know what I do when I'm thinking of how I would be a great dad or how I would be a great husband? I rotate on my finger like this. And I think to myself, I imagine and visualize a ring on it. And you know what I do? I just roll that finger on that imaginary ring, and I think to myself, damn, I'm a good dad. Damn, I'm a good husband. Damn, I'm a good man. You see? So I'm doing things throughout my day which change that. Now, and not that you're tapping into ego, you're tapping into an override. You're overriding programs that have been pushing you under. You're overriding the pain programming, because the body responds on 2 ways, as does your being. Pain and pleasure. So many of us will reside in pain because it's a response, and it's the only thing that we're getting that drives emotions. So you will maintain a place of suffering, separated, sitting to the side, waiting for that person to call you, and you're resonating in pain because you've registered emotion. Pain and pleasure register emotion. Emotion makes you feel as if you're moving emotion in motion. Even though you're sitting in a place of stagnance, the emotions have fooled your being into being moving forward. So if you find yourself sitting, suffering, off to the side, you need to get into real motion and move the emotion that you're experiencing in the sadness into joy. Fixating on something fun, fixating on something happy. Telling yourself, I am happy. I am going to be a damn good wife. I am a strong-ass woman. Going to see Wonder Woman and saying, I am a damn warrior. Look out, baby. I am a warrior and I am here. I am woman. Hear me roar. Get your sound. We talked about that in my course, Twin Flames. tying the knot. Yeah. I've got a lot of courses out there. I've got Laws of Love, Twin Flame, Tying the Knot. I've got all kinds of mantras, meditations. I've got tools out there to help you. You just have to decide if you want to take them. Now, all of these things depend on you. When you're talking to yourself, it gets a bad rap. Oh, wow, God, that guy's crazy. He's talking to himself. Well, you know what? Everybody talks to themselves, so F that. Don't take someone else's judgment as your own. Don't take someone else's belief as your own. Don't take someone else's truth as your own. I told you I'm stepping on toes. My truth isn't your truth. My truth resonates with me. I speak it so that you can see a segment of what is truth, and you can look at it for yourself, and you can chew on it, and you can digest what works for you. It's like when you see a piece of bread. This bread that you eat, no reference to the Bible, but when you eat a piece of bread, this bread becomes your body. When you hear something, that what you're hearing becomes part of your being. When you see something, that becomes part of your resonance. When you feel something, that becomes part of your vibration. So you see how all these senses play in as well? So when I'm talking body basics, you are what you see, you are what you say, you are what you hear, what you are to do, you are what you listen to. That is the core, that is the basis of becoming one with your partner. Now, I'm not saying twin, I'm not saying soulmate, I'm saying partner. I'm saying that badass divine relationship that you see yourself echoed across the whole ocean of emotion, and you're like, this is my person and I am moving forward. And they are saying to you, you are my person and we are moving forward. I'm talking about resonating in a place where you're actually right in front of the other person, like I am right here with you, saying, I love you. I love you. I see you. Do you see me? We're going to do this together. It's not about separation. It's not about suffering. It's about seeing the other person, and you resonate in a level of divine purpose. Now that is the person I want in your life. That is the love I want for you. I want you to love someone that loves you the same way you love them, in a divine purpose, so that we can build something, a grassroots movement across this globe. We need the flexibility, we need the foundation that is based on woman, based on earth energy. The power of a woman goes far beyond just making babies. The power of a woman goes far beyond what you know. The power of a woman is the ability to resonate at such a high level frequency with so much emotion and so much vibration. It cancels out that reptile brain. It cancels out all this codependency. It cancels out all that counterproductive crap that you've been telling yourself. So men, embrace that. Men, see the power in a woman. Men, edify that woman. Don't run. Don't run from love. I've run from things before. It never worked out. It just fell apart. And then I had to pick up the pieces. And then I learned along the way. And here I stand, helping you to help yourself. Self-talk, the 5 different types before I go. 1, negative and acceptant. You're saying negative things about yourself and you accept that as your truth. It's like, I can't. I'm screwed. I don't know what to do. Negative self-talk and you're accepting it. Don't. That's the first. That's the first. 2, recognition and need for change. I should. I need. I've got a New Year's resolution. See, that's the second level. Third level, decision to change. I'm going to do this. You know what? I'm successful. I'm going to do this. I'm going to dress like I'm successful. I'm going to see I'm successful. I'm going to fake it till I make it. Decision to change. 4, the I am, the secret, the manifestation, the forward movement. The positive is pushing you into the present. And I'm not just spouting off positive things, but I'm feeling the resonance of all of that. It's becoming religious into my being. How I see myself. It's overriding how I accept myself. I'm not seeing myself as a failure. I'm not seeing myself as that person that's stuck in separation. I'm not seeing myself as the person that's not good enough to have the other person leave the relationship for me. I'm not seeing myself as the dad that isn't good. I'm not seeing myself as those things. I'm not going to be negative and accepting it. And the fifth and final, which these mirror spirit so much, the fifth and final is the co-creative answers stage. The oneness, the all things. You see, my goal, my sole goal, the thing that is golden to me, is to shift you out of karma into a place of dharma, where you have a duty to you, yourself, your family, your friends, your community, your country, and the world around you, and you resonate in this level of service in oneness. When you are able to appreciate that the universe, the all-seeing, the all-being architect is you. And you are me, and that makes us we. Now that's my goal. Because when you get to that place, you got so much love, you are resonating in so much love, what you're seeking is going to seek you, and that divine purpose, that divine partner, whether you want to label it twin or whatever it is going to sit in front of you, and just like this. And they're going to say, I see you. I see you. And before I go, let's just say one thing. I want you to look at me. I want you to look and see another human being in front of you. And just as I say this, you can repeat it. I see myself in you. I see myself in you. And I love what I see because I see me. I see myself in you. And I love what I see because I see me. Be the I am, people. Be the I am, and we will. Peace, light, and love. And I will see you on the other side for damn sure. I'm going to be out. No Sunday video this week. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm taking some time. I will see you guys next week. If you're in my masterclass, you will get a Sunday video. It'll be posted in the masterclass at divinelove-academy.com. Peace, light, and love again. Namaste.